By the end of the day, it will be hotter than a biscuit in a toaster oven. Okay, I was dared to say that, but regardless, it is going to be a hot one out there. Temperatures already sitting in the mid 80s. We will get to the low 90s this afternoon. And then, of course, that summer pattern will continue for another day before things change. Some showers, some thunderstorms, cooler and drier air will eventually move in. Look outside in our WeatherBug camera. We're at Richmond looking over the EKU campus. And yeah, things are just beautiful outdoors. Get outside, enjoy it, get to the pool. Try to cool off and stay cool for as long as humanly possible because it is going to be a really warm one out there. What we did see on the visible imagery throughout the course of the day, look at all the fog that was just encompassed throughout our southern counties. Big kind of swath right there through the 75 corridor. That got thick at times, and then some near Lake Cumberland and then Adair County. And that was getting thick to the point to where they had to issue a dense fog advisory. After that, the fog lifted, went away. Now it's just cumulus that are still hanging around, but those counties down there are still struggling to keep up. Not that that's a bad thing. It's cooler than where it is in the bluegrass, but eventually everyone will make it to the 90s. Not much happening with us, so we go to a stalled out boundary out over the eastern half of the country. Also a little bit of thunderstorm activity down in the northern Gulf of Mexico. Big thunderstorm complex moving into, portions of the Great Lakes, and that'll bring some really heavy rain, some really strong thunderstorms as well. But Iowa is kind of the hot spot for today's severe weather outbreak, and they are looking at a pretty long and arduous evening with showers and thunderstorms that could produce tornadoes. But at least for us, not much happening today. An isolated shower can't be ruled out for the most part. That's going to be in southern Indiana and Illinois. We stay dry for the most part, but we will have that next cold front slide through. And that gets here Wednesday morning. Heavy rain showers, some thunderstorms expected throughout the mix of that. It will do a little bit, but not much. Mainly just the cloud coverage will take temperatures down to normal versus where they've been, which is the low 90s the last few days. So 91 today, 92 tomorrow. Normal for Wednesday with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, as we continue to push through the next few days, a secondary cold front will start to set up. So the first one passes, doesn't really do much. High pressure behind it. Second cold front will get here by the end of the week. And what that will do is deliver yet another cooler Canadian high. So the jet stream, which typically stays in Canada throughout the summer, will take a dip. And as that happens, temperatures will drop down 10 degrees through most of our area before it goes right back up into Canada as we get into the beginning of next week, which means it's a brief cool down, but it's a cool down nonetheless. And we will get back to those 90s probably as we're getting into next week at some point. But at least for right now, we're looking at low 90s to the mid 80s, which is normal, down to the low 80s as we're getting into the weekend, which means cooler weather, but it also means a dip in humidity, which has not been that high lately. So really comfortable weather, especially if you're going to be heading out to the Railbird Festival, which is this weekend. It's going to be a perfect weekend for it. The only thing that separates that from where we are now are those two cold fronts. So that'll be showers and thunderstorms Wednesday through Friday before a good looking weekend.